Day 21 of the grind, day 21. And today's going to be it's just a little shift. So I do have a free Discord in the description, completely free. It's ICT if you want to join it. And so we're starting to do chart reviews every single day. So I will be doing my trading transformations and chart reviews. So with that being said, like these are I'm still gonna have my trading transformations, of course. I'm gonna go over the trades I did, trade recaps, stuff like that, and then chart reviews are gonna be us like kind of deep diving into everything. What did you guys see? What did I see? How could we got better? What could we have not seen? But like my trading transformations are still gonna be a thing, but I'm not gonna review all of price. That's gonna be for the chart reviews. It's kind of gonna be what I'm doing personally, like mentally, the trades that I took, and how I performed today, what I can do better, mistakes that I made, and such. And then the chart reviews are going to be as a whole. What did I see in the charts, and how we can get better. Those are going to be with the Discord. Okay. I'm very excited. Very excited. But today I took two trades. Two trades. One win, one loss, and these were both on the live account. I've decided that I am officially switching over to the live account. Something happened this weekend. Something clicked in my brain. Something has clicked, and that's very exciting to hear. Something has clicked in my brain, and I've decided to strictly go to the live account. As we can see, live account, no BS, equity 1,500. Oh, it doesn't show me in the P&L, but today I won 23. I made $23. I don't care. $23. I'm literally risking like $10 a trade. We're like 15, 20, $30 max to trade. Something like that. Like 1%. Easy. Bro. 1 to 2%. We're on that. If you guys don't believe me, you can literally look at my live trading session if you don't believe me. But, dang, I'm like sniffly. Anyways, I took two trades today. One of them was pre-market. And honestly, I'm just this kind of just got to me emotionally because I was like, I do like the setup. It's a clear market maker sell model, and it was. It was a clear market maker sell model that we had. We had a 15-minute imbalance. I'm not going to go to the 15-minute market out, but oh my gosh. Jeez. We had a 15-minute imbalance that we had here, and then that we were rejecting off of. We were rejecting off of a 15-minute balance here. We formed an SMT in here. We have clear sell side here. And if we kind of go into what my bias was going to today, I had a fabulous bias. I want to see us retrace a little bit more. But, like, here's what I was thinking. Like, we have this price leg. We're retracing where? In equilibrium. Is this also probably OTE? Yeah, I remember we tap OTE. We tap OTE of this range. We're rebalancing to what? The daily imbalance. Remember, why do markets move? We're rebalancing to equilibrium within this price range. We're rebalancing to where? The whole imbalance here. This daily imbalance that we made. We're rebalancing there. And we weren't really hunting liquidity in the morning. Except for this little pre-market. We had a clear low. Bouncing. Generating sell side. Then where are we going? We're tracing to a 15-minute. Once we have this SMT, this gives me the confidence that we are going to head lower. So, this is when I drop down and take a trade. All goes well, right? Beautiful trade. Surely this guy won here. We hit sell side. I put my stop here. That's where I put my stop. This is where I put my stop. Let's just think of why this is invalid to put my stop at this wick. Going into today, I said in the Discord as well in the journal tab. What I want to get better at today, recognize what the 15 minute is doing. Okay, I'm going to get better at that. We're rebalancing where? To 15-minute fair value gap. We're making a market maker sell model. What will invalidate this model? So I literally typed this morning. relatively soon to when I took the trade. Like an hour before I took the trade. What will invalidate this model? What do I need for this model to be valid? So I'm typing of what I'm looking for. I'm typing of what I want to get better at. And I go in here and I'm just not really thinking of it. I'm like, this is the first trade on live account. I want to take this on the live account. I think this does look like a good setup. And it does. This is a good setup. This is a decent setup. It's not A+ because we have sell side here that we have just taken. But this is good taking the internal model. Again, I'm not trying to catch any lower than this. This is a good trade, but there's no reason my stop should be at this high. In my mind, I'm like, I'm not risking much. I only want to risk here. First trade on the live account. I was a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Had I just put my stop at this high, trade still would have been valid. It would have played out. So this is something that's good, and I'm glad I took this trade. I'm not trying to catch a home run here. I'm catching 20 points. Good risk. I was just the soup. I was the liquidity. I like literally barely got ticked. And as soon as I got stopped out, I wasn't even emotional. I was like, maybe I just got stopped out, and then I wasn't looking to re-enter. I didn't want to re-enter. I didn't want to re-enter because I'm like, I'd rather not, just see if it plays out. It ended up playing out. And I learned from it, just, I need to be placing my stops in areas that will invalidate the trade I'm looking for. Putting my stops in places that will invalidate. Notice, the trade is still valid if I have my stop here. I'm just getting greedy. I want good risk here. And I was just a little scared because I didn't want to risk all this on the live account. I was a little nervous. First trade on the live account. Had to put my stop here. It would have been a winner. But that's okay. Mistakes happen. I am going to mess up, y'all. I'm going to make mistakes. I simply am. I'm not here to hide them. I'm here to grow from them. What could I have done better? Put my stop at the high. This was good recognition of the model. This was a good model. This was a good trade. This was a valid trade. But my stop loss was way too tight. I was trying to risk a little bit too less. I was getting a little bit defensive. And I was trying to risk too little. Trying to risk too little here. This was just where I went wrong. And there's something to learn. Just put your stop where we would be invalidated. Where we would be invalidated at this high here. Would have played out. Everything else, good. I'm fine with this trade. I'm fine with this trade. I'm fine with that trade. Okay. Again, we're not really going to review too much of the price action just because we're going to save that for the chart review. Then we come down, form an SMT here. And now, this is when I'm looking to take a long. We're showing signs that we want to go higher. Create equal highs. Notice, we don't create a bearish imbalance at all. Until here. Until here. This is the first bearish imbalance that gets formed. Pretty much since here. Like, yes, I think that you could. I'm not counting any of this as a bearish imbalance. I'm not. We're gonna say from here. So for an hour, the first bearish imbalance that gets made is right here. Then we quickly run it. I enter here to this buy side. This was a great trade, fantastic trade. I had stellar patience today. I was waiting. Notice all this. I am looking for an entry here because this displacement shows me that we want to go this high. So I'm waiting for an entry for like 40 minutes. I'm waiting for an entry. I'm being picky. I'm not settling. Then this is when we come back perfectly. We come back into OTE of this range, of this price. Like, I didn't really notice this at the time, but this is OTE. Also within equilibrium, that's kind of what I was noting. Equilibrium, and then this is a 5-minute imbalance that we have right here. Respecting perfectly. I could have just took a trade here off the 5-minute because I had confidence in this. But I was waiting for something else, maybe a fair value gap, something like that. And then this is when we make the bearish imbalance. We run it, I enter, put my stop at this low. take profit up here. TB gets hit, and that's all I did. Those were the two trades I took today. Again, up like $23 on the live account. Very happy with how I traded today. Very disciplined. Again, I'm not letting this loss affect me, which is great. This is honestly fantastic. I did not let this loss affect me whatsoever, which I really like, because I feel like in the past, especially like the first trade on my live account, I probably would have let this loss affect me, but I really didn't. I still went in the day. I'm like, hey, we lost what, $13? I lost $13 on this trade. Whoa, big money. This is why risking so little to gain your conviction is so important within this game. I am risking $13 on this trade. Granted, my stop should have been up here. I probably would have been risking like 30, 40. Here, let's calculate the risk. $25. I would have been risking like $24, $25. Here. To make what? 45? $18 to win. It's $2. $18 to win 41. So I would have been risking $18. Bro, I should have just had my stop here. It is what it is. Something to learn from. Something to grow. And then we're gonna kind of go over. I don't know how exactly I want these to look now that we're doing the chart reviews, but I definitely do want to keep having these because these are just like emotional logs for me. These, maybe I make these trade recaps, but I like my trade transformations. Oh yeah, mistakes that I made. Here, yeah, we'll do this. Bro, my nose is mistakes made. 3/25. Stop was way too tight. My stop was way too tight. Any other mistakes? That was a big mistake I made. What to work on? What model are we currently in? What will invalidate this model? I want to get better at recognizing what model are we currently in and what will invalidate this model. A run to here does not invalidate this model, but yes, a run on this high will invalidate this model. And if it ends up being a soup, then I can look to re-enter. But a run to this high does not invalidate this. It simply does not. It does not. And that's kind of where I went wrong today. Mistakes made today. Lessons learned. Again, market's gonna be open the next day. I got new stuff to improve on. I got new stuff to grow on, and I got to do things a little bit better here. I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. I traded well today. I traded great today. We will be going over the price action in depth later today. But is there anything else that I kind of want to go over? My bias going today, I was pretty bullish. Was it correct? Yes. Trades that I took 2 trades, one loss, 1 win. And what I like about this is 1 loss, 1 win. I should be winning. I should be profitable after 1 loss, 1 win. That's good. That's amazing. Took 1 loss, 1 win. Profit. That should be good. Let's keep that up. Possible setups that I missed. We'll kind of go over this later, but what could I have done better? Move my stop higher. Not have my stop so tight. That was really the big mistake that I made today. But other than that, I did pretty good. I was very disciplined today. I was very patient. Again, like this trade that I took in the PM, like I'm waiting a whole 55. I'm waiting a whole like 35 minutes for a possible setup. Like 40 minutes for a whole possible setup here. Like once we get this SMT displacement higher, I am looking for a setup. But no setup occurs here until here. And that's where I went great today. I was very disciplined. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with how I traded today. So let's keep it up. It's just a day in the markets, though. It's just one day. Again, this has happened to me in the past where I've had like two good days. And then I get so happy with myself. I start to gloat. I start to be like, man, we're amazing. We're good traders. We're gonna do this full time now. Like, man, bro, like we're not stopping here. And then once I get overconfident, once I start looking at myself that I'm a good trader, once I start not being humble, once I start being a little arrogant, saying, hey, I had 3 good days today. Guess what? That does not mean shit. A day in the market is not shit. A day in the market means nothing. A win that you had, bro, that means nothing. A win that I just took, I shouldn't even care about the win that I just took. I'm worried about the next trade. Because what could easily happen? What could easily happen? I can go into the next trade getting all cocky, getting all arrogant, saying that, oh, I won today. I took a win today. I'm such a good trader. I should have 2 wins today. I read price action so good today. Guess what? Every day is unique. Every day is a different day. So the moment that you start and the moment that I start to view the market that like I'm on a roll and then I'm on fire, that's immediately when reality is going to come to your face. It's going to smack you in the face. You're going to over leverage. You're going to over risk because you're overconfident. You're cocky. That's what I've done in the past. That's where I've gone wrong in the past. So let's be consistent. Let's show up every day. Let's build good habits. And let's keep this on a roll. Like, yesterday does not mean shit. Like, it's a new day tomorrow. It's a new day tomorrow. The trades that you took yesterday don't mean anything. Win or loss. Regardless if you win, you could have won $10,000 today. You could have made $10,000 today. You could have made $30,000 today. Guess what? The market does not care what you made yesterday. The market will still fuck you over if you let it. The market, it will tear you apart if you let it. Yesterday does not mean anything. Today does not mean anything. Oh, you had a good day. You had a good week. Guess what? Let's conform reality here. The market doesn't care. The market doesn't care. And the moment that you think you're on a roll, the moment that you think you're doing good, the moment that you think you're doing great, that's when it's just going to come back and bite you in the ass. I know we don't usually cuss this much, but it's just reality, y'all. Just reality, y'all. What I do outside the markets to improve today, I'm not going to lie. I said I was going to start taking cold showers, and I haven't. I said I was going to start taking cold showers, and I haven't. So that's something I have to, like, realize and conform myself. Like, shit, do I want to keep on lying? Or do I actually want to make a change? But I will say, I have been up in my running. I'm now doing 6 miles a day, which I think is pretty damn good from where I was. Like, again, you can't tell me anything. You can't say any negative thing that will mess me up. You cannot break me down. You try say anything you want, but I do not care what people say about me because I know where I was 3 months ago. I know how broken and lost I was just 3 months ago. I know where I was 3 months ago, so how is anyone gonna say anything that's gonna tear me down? It's not. But let's go to tomorrow. Again, we'll go over that in the charting chart review. What should I be doing by not doing? I guess you could say cold showers. But here's my reasoning is that, like, recently I have been taking warm showers and I have been enjoying them. I view it as kind of a reward for going on my run, which isn't bad. It isn't necessarily a bad thing that I view them as a reward of going on my run, of working my ass off on the run. I guess I could. Was there a turtle soup setup? We'll kind of go into that later as well today. These are kind of just going to be more of my trade recaps, what I'm doing mentally, how am I mentally on this journey. And then we'll have chart reviews. Chart reviews are going to be good. I guess we'll see how they go. I mean, if they start going bad, but I have full faith. Maybe I just combine them, but I don't know. I don't want to have chart reviews that's all about me. Like, I really want the Discord to grow. I really want the Discord to improve. But I guess we'll see. We'll see how things go. Again, this is kind of just my journey, me documenting what I'm doing, me documenting the progress that I've been making, me documenting the losses I take, me documenting every loss I take. Every loss I take. Yeah, let's kind of go over the mistakes. The mistakes. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. But anyways, I'm actually gonna be live in like 25 minutes again for the chart review. I'll see y'all then. Hopefully you guys are starting to tune into my chart reviews. I really think that they're gonna be worth it. I'm 100%. Anyways,